Children, today we are going to learn about a very interesting and important topic. Introduction to Postman. But before that, we will look at the learning objectives and the resources which we need for the activity. The learning objectives are to enhance cognitive skills, to develop vocabulary, to introduce the concept of postman. We also are going to learn about the concept of post office. Alright, and to introduce the concept of post box. The resources that we need for the activity are flashcards and videos. Children, can you tell me what do you mean by community helpers? Do you know who these people are who work as community helpers? Well, community helpers are the people who work selflessly day in and day out for the betterment of our community or society. For example, doctors, policemen, housekeeping people, and lot of other people who work for the betterment of the community or the society. Today we are going to learn about one of the community helpers which really works day in and day out and helps us to get our parcels, letters, mails, etc. So can you tell me who brings the parcels and letters to your house? Can you tell me what is the name of that community helper? Do you know where does this community helper work? You will get the answers of all these questions if you don't know shortly. Parents, there is a very interesting Postman rhyme which is available on the apps resource folder. Kindly play that rhyme for the children so that they get a better understanding of postman. It is a very interesting rhyme. So children, now you must have understood whom I am talking about. So the community helper who brings letters and parcels to our house and who helps delivering all these important messages to you is none other than a postman. A postman has a very important job, children. Do you know? They work in the post office. Yes. The postman wears a certain kind of uniform. You can see in this picture that they are wearing a uniform and a hat on their head, right? The uniform worn by the postman is called as khaki. A postman carries postcards, letters and parcels to people from the post office. Alright, that is the place where this community helper works. Alright. People in olden days used to send letters to each other. Right? You can ask your grandparents and your parents about this postcard and the certain blue color letter which used to be written by someone and the other person will be receiving it. So in the olden days, such postcards and letters were available in the post office. They are still available, but now lot of people don't use them because nowadays mobile phones and computers are there where we directly call or message or deliver the message using mail, right? So these important things which were used in the olden days are not used much nowadays. which is regarding the work of postman, available in the apps resource folder. Kindly play that video to the children so that they can have a better understanding of how a postman works, what kind of work the postman does. All right. So children, right now we saw who the postman is, what exactly the postman works, and where does the postman work, right? Now we are going to see where a postman works. So this community helper, who is called as a postman, works at post office. All right. This is the flashcard I have got for you for the post office. Children, post office is a public facility that provides mail services including accepting of letters and parcels, providing post office boxes, and selling postage stamps. Now you can one more time ask your grandparents or parents if they have a postage stamp. It is a very interesting thing, children. All right. Post office may also offer additional services. So, as I told you before, a post office is a public facility that provides mail services. This includes accepting of letters and parcels, also includes post office boxes and selling postage stamps. Post office may also offer additional services like these include providing and accepting government forms, postal savings or banking services like savings account and money orders. These are very important transactions, children, which you will probably understand when you grow up. But these all facilities are available at the post office. They are very conveniently done at the post office. The administrator of a post office is called as a postmaster. He is like the principal of the post office. All right. Postmaster looks at the overall functioning of the post office. Like if everyone is working properly or not, all the postmen have done their job correctly or not. If they have collected the letters and mails from the post box and they have differentiated them according to the areas and pin code and then delivered the mails and parcels on time. They also check if anything is required in the post office like postage stamps or any post office boxes or any other needful things. All right, so their job is very important. So children, now as I said right now that the postmaster checks if the postman has collected all the mails and letters from the post box or not. Now can you tell me what a post box is? I have this post box flashcard for you over here, so you can understand how a post box looks like. All right, so a post box is a red and black color box which is made out of metal. Okay, it is also known as a collection box or a mail box, letter box or drop box. All right, it is a physical box where people can deposit their outgoing letters. So children, a postman picks up the letters and mails from the post box and then take them to the post office. Okay, the post office which we learned just a while ago, right? It's a huge building where lot of postmen work. Okay, that's their working place. So a postman collects the letters and mails from this kind of letter box or post box, which is also called as drop box or mailbox. Alright. And then he takes those mails or letters to the post office, where different postmans look at all the letters, and then they differentiate those letters according to the area which they make out from the pin code which is written on the letters or mails. So they will put all those letters or mails which have some certain pin code on one side. So this is how they will make the stacks, or they will keep those letters or mails on top of each other, and then they will deliver those mails or letters to different people at their houses. Okay, so their job is very important. You cannot just take any mail and go to any address and then deliver, right? So their job is very important. So this is how we learned about the post box, a post office, and the important job or important work that the postman performs. All right. So hope you understood this community helpers work and where it works and what exactly he works, right? Thank you.